Hello there, my name's Ewan and I'm a self-confessed astronomy addict. When I first started in astronomy, I joined a club and I got some advice off people, and some of it was stuff that I pass on to other people as well, because it's just such a sensible, clever, good thing to do. So here's my first piece of advice. Buy one of these. This is a 24 to 8mm zoom lens. You can get them pretty much anywhere. I think you'll pay about £50 to £60 from somewhere like 365 Astronomy or F1 Telescopes. You'll pay about the same on eBay. Be very, very careful. There are an awful lot of generic eyepieces around. If you're buying off eBay, the chances are you could get something that isn't really up to scratch. This one was a Skywatcher one. It was, I think, about £60 when I bought it. It's now 2.5 years old. It was something that I was advised to buy by a friend. He said, when you're going out to do public observing, or you're taking your telescope out and you want to show other people bits and pieces of the night sky, what you don't want to be doing is constantly swapping your eyepieces over. This solves that problem. It does the 8, 12, 18 and 24mm eyepiece job. Shove a Barlow on it and you've got a planetary 4mm eyepiece. It's a very good quality piece of glass. The one thing I've found with this particular one is that it's a little bit loose in places, and so it does collect some dust. Now obviously if you were to buy a more expensive one like a Beta Hyperion 8 to 24 click zoom, then you're looking at about, I think, £160, £180, possibly even £200 new. Rumour has it there might be a new one coming out, so they might drop in price a bit, and at that point I'd be tempted to buy one because it will be superior in both build quality and glass quality to this one. But this one is perfectly good. I've used it in my 80 by 600 refractor. In fact, I mentioned that I went to a Perseid meteor shower event recently. This was the eyepiece of choice because it was a case of pop it in, point the scope towards Saturn, the Moon, Mars, whichever one you wanted to look at any particular time, and just set your zoom at the right level. You've got, when you're scanning across the sky to try and find your object, you've got your finder on there, then you've got to look through your main scope, you centre it at 24 and then you start to zoom in. Much easier than all the eyepiece swapping and having to worry about whether you're getting a bit of dew on something, because when it's not in use, simply shove the top on, it's in the scope so nothing's going to get underneath it, take that off, have a look. I didn't get to put this bit back on it until the end of the night because I had a queue of people coming up to look through my telescope, because that gives great views and that's a great eyepiece. So yes, if you're looking to buy your first eyepiece, one of these 24 to 8mm zoom lens. You can't go wrong. It's fantastic. It does the job. And it's a damn sight better than the stock eyepieces you get when you buy a telescope. Thanks very much for putting up with me. I'll see you next time.